plaintiff, Megan Proctor, started dating the defendant when she was 16 and he was 21. Megan says after she gave birth to their daughter, she learned the defendant had been using crack for the duration of her pregnancy. And she's suing him today for childcare bills, a loan, and harassment. Defendant Bobby Sale admits that he used drugs recreationally, but insists he still maintained a job and contributed to the household. Bobby says he only went to rehab at Megan's request, and he denies owing Megan for anything.
Start with you.
In May or early 2005, I met Bobby. We were working at a grocery store together. I was 16 and he was 21. We started dating a couple months later. We proceeded dating for a couple more years. We moved in together in 2006. Early 2007, I found out I was pregnant, and we had a daughter together in December of 2007. A week after I had our daughter, his mother came to me and informed me that he had been using crack for my entire pregnancy. He had also gotten a settlement from a car accident of $40,000 and had blown through the entire thing.
That's not true.
Did your mother confront you about it?
No.
This is the first time you've heard?
No, but this wasn't something that me and my
mother never mentioned
no,
it to
no.
you? All right. She never mentioned it to him? You don't know?
He knows.
I said, did his mother mention it to him?
She knew. She knew that.
She says, son, I understand you're on crack. I want you off crack. I don't want you to be a crackhead. That's what I would expect her to, and then come to you and say, baby, you know, your husband, were you all married? Or
No.
just your boy? You know your boyfriend is a crackhead. Is that how she said it to you?
No.
How did she say it?
She said it more along the lines of, he's been using crack and drugs.
He's been using crack.
Yes.
All right.
At that time...
What was the time frame he went through 40,000?
A year.
1 year? Okay. All right. And did he buy any assets for the family?
He bought himself a truck that his mother paid off.
All right.
Spent $20,000 on tools as well for my trade, but, you know.
Go ahead.
January of 2008, I got my own apartment. She was a month old. He decided that it would be a good idea for him to go to rehab and get some help, so he did that in the spring of 2008. During this time, I was a new mother, I was young, I wanted things to work out between us. Mm-hmm. So I tried to make it work for a couple of years. He was in and out of rehab the entire time.
How many times?
At least between detox, inpatient, outpatient,
Twice.
At least once a year for the past, from 2008 to 2012.
So you say once a year, that means 4 times.
4 or 5 times.
All right, good enough. Go ahead.
Because of his drug use, I decided that I should get a custody and child support established.
Mm-hmm.
In February of 2009, I got child support established. He was ordered to pay $25 a month. He did not make a single payment until almost 2 years later, in January of 2011.
Not even $25 a month.
$25 a month.
That's a lie as well.
I have the child support history.
Let's see. You have the record of child support payments?
Yes. And this is the history from December of 2010 to September of 2013.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to him right now because he keeps talking about everything you're saying is a lie every time you say something. Now I have something here in writing that we're gonna look and see whether it's a lie. Sir, let me hear from you.
Hi, Judge.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the first time he said that.
So he likes the word hi. Yes, sir.
Okay, so in 2006, we started dating. She got pregnant, we had a child. I did use drugs recreationally. I still maintained a job. I was still contributing to our household.
Did you go to rehab?
I went to rehab because the mother of my child expressed a concern for myself and our family, so I decided to go.
When you went to rehab, did you tell them you were not an addict?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they still let you stay, even though you were not a drug addict.
Right. So when I get out, I go home, and about a week later, I get a phone call while I'm at work from the mother of my child. She's crying. She tells me I need to go get checked out because she has an STD, which she got from her best friend's baby dad. So I go get checked, and it turns out that I got it too.
Good.
So I
Now
had to get
what?
treatment. Okay, that's where our strain in our relationship.
No, your straining relationship came from your crack addiction.
Agree
And
to
them
disagree.
crackhead lies you telling me that you probably telling her all the time. Trying to make a fool out of me. Let's get to the child care bills you're suing him for. All this crack lies.
In
You've seen it
2012
1,000 times.
I decided to move to Arizona, so we went back to court for custody and support modification. I got permission to move to Arizona, and they also changed the child support to $64 a week because he was employed then, and was also ordered to pay 50% of
Total payments received,
child care expenses.
0. Looking at that, like you said, and he claims he paid some. Go ahead.
Also at that time, wanting to tie up some loose ends as I was moving across the country, I spoke with him about a loan that I had given him for $1,200 to purchase a car. He offered to write me a promissory note, paying $25 a week starting in July of 2012 until paid off within 18 months. I feel he's breached this contract because he has not made a single payment towards that yet, which leads me to believe he has no intention of paying that.
What harassment?
Harassment, anytime I ask for money from him towards daycare expenses or otherwise, he responds with harassing text messages.
Like what? Saying what? Give me some examples.
An example here for you. I'm not giving a penny more than I am. You can eat from dumpsters for all I care. You heartless bee. You want more money, give me more rights. And I have pages of text messages here. And this one is also a text message from June of 2013 saying that he had 3 weeks.
I, Robert, will pay $1,200. How about the child care bills? Unpaid child care bills.
Yep. This is the court order, and those are the bills. He's responsible for 50% of them.
And you allege he hasn't paid. You know he's going to give me a dope fiend story saying he has paid.
I
You know
have
that.
sent him, the letters are attached to that. I sent him certified
You
letters.
gave me a pile of stuff. You got to show me something a little more definitive.
This is the September child care statement, and this is the letter that I send him every month attached to it. And there's a delivery confirmation also attached.
Sir, what do you tell me about this $1,200 note? Let's start there.
Back in 2006, I was working at a collision shop, and next door there was a garage that stored old cars and arcade games.
What's all that? You high today?
So
yeah, you still got your dope fiend ways. Go ahead.
So she knew I liked the old car, so we're supposed to.
Why did you sign this? Do you owe or not? I don't want to hear any more of your dope fiend excuses. All right, why did you sign it then?
Because she came to be emotional. She wanted to go leave the state.
All right, you signed it because she was emotional. All right, good enough. She's still emotional. Can you tell? Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. Go to rehab or something. Don't come in here with your crackish ways. Bye. Nothing worse than a crackhead coming here and play with my intelligence.
It's a lie. I bought tools for my trade. I bought a pickup truck. Maybe spent $5,000 to $6,000, but I did not just do it all by myself. And she knows this. Most of that story was fabricated.
But he can't pay $25 a month in child support for 2 years, so.
Did you tell Laura? Did you tell Laura you slept with her baby dad yet? Got an STD from him? No? Oh, it's too bad. I just did. Hi, Laura.